One Sunday morning, in the spring of 2020, a young woman came to see me. I was at home. She was holding her little son by her side. She looked shattered. "I live nearby," she said. "My husband beats me every night. He says I cannot satisfy him. He is threatening to make me leave our house. Please help me." I could see marks of violence on her face and neck. I offered to call the local police, but she was so terrified. She refused. She started again. After I got married, I was unable to face his torture, and I returned to my parents' place. Her family told her she was overreacting. She was sent back to her husband, and soon they had a son. Her husband was on his best behavior in society. She said, "Things have gotten worse during the lockdown. I can't go to my parents as my father has died, and my brothers are all married. I don't know what to do." I learned that she has an MBA degree, but because her husband did not allow her to work, she had never held a job and had no money of her own. After a long conversation, she agreed to go home, tell her husband she needed to get her jewelry out of the bank deposit box where it was stored, so she could wear it for the Diwali festival, and then leave with it. As she stood up to go, I asked, "How did you know I work in the legal field?" She answered, "I know of you since the day I returned from my honeymoon in a wheelchair 3 years ago." I was confused. Then it occurred to me. In December of 2017, her father visited my office for legal guidance. He told me his daughter was in hospital where she had been taken straight off the plane that brought her and her husband home. They had been overseas for their honeymoon. I wondered how different her life might be if her father had acted on the advice I gave him back then.